Alright, messy hair, don't care. Hey, it's Nax and welcome back to my channel. Continuing Game of Thrones. Whew, last episode was a good one. So Dany is my queen. Dany is my queen. I want Daenerys to be my queen. And they did mention a quick little, I guess you could say spoiler as to what happened with Rhaenyra and her, like, she got eaten by a dragon, by her brother. And I'm kind of like, you know, I have to see it to believe it. But to still see that scene and to see Joffrey be way too amazed with how people die, it just kind of goes to show that there's something not right with that kid. And Tywin Lannister already telling off Cersei that you need to learn how to manipulate your son if it has to get to that. Because Cersei can't even control Joffrey, which is sad, considering what kind of person Joffrey is. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go on and watch some more Game of Thrones. I want to see what happens to Jon Snow and Ygritte. I think they're going to end up together. I mean, they ended up together in real life, right? So...
Lord, cast your light upon us.
Oh my god, it's this...
Strike this man down if he is guilty. Give strength to his sword if he is true. Lord of light, give us wisdom, for the night is dark and full of terror.
What? That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, and to think the Hound doesn't like fire. I feel like he's traumatized with fire as well, so... Ooh! Oh! Shocksy.
Lord, cast your light upon this man, your servant. Bring him back from death. Lord. Arya, don't!
Let me go! Looks like that god likes me more than your butcher's boy.
Burn in hell!
He will. But not today.
What in the world? So, So the religion is true?
Well, it says there are crows patrolling on the wall.
4 to a patrol.
How often do these patrols go out?
If I knew where on the wall we were heading, I could tell you.
You'd like to know that. There are 19 castles guarding the wall. How many are manned?
3.
Which 3?
Castle Black, Eastwatch by the Sea, and the Shadow Tower.
How many men remain in Castle Black?
1,000.
Liar.
What happens to your eagle after I kill you? Does he drift away like a kite with his strings cut?
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside you, don't make him one of us.
Oh.
I like you, boy. But if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
Fair enough.
1,000 men.
We'll find out soon enough.
Man, them piercing blue eyes though, I'd melt.
Vouched for you with months. Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
Give it back!
You want it? Come steal it back.
She's flirting with Jon.
Ygritte! 7 hells! Ygritte!
Oh my goodness, she is so flirting with Jon.
You still a crow? Time you proved yourself. You
Ygritte.
swore some vows. I want you to break them. I want you to see me.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
That thing you did with your mouth, is that what lords do to their ladies in the south?
I don't know. I just wanted to kiss you there is all.
Yes!
There's been no one else. Only you. How about you? You were made.
Just a boy. He came trading with his brothers. He was weak, not like you. That was the first one. Then there was this then. God, he was built like a mammoth.
Yeah, thanks. I think I've heard enough. We best get back.
Aren't they cold? Because they're in the cave. Like, there's no blanket. Oh, so are they in love now? I'm so good. You go, Jon Snow.
Let's not go back. Let's stay here a while longer. We don't ever want to leave this cave, Jon Snow. Not ever.
Clearly, right there on that note, you'll be repaid in full when
I
the
like
war's
it.
over.
Outlaws steal. You're lucky we didn't kill you.
Come try it, Archer.
He's a murderer. He's guilty.
Not in the eyes of God. Go in peace, Sandal. The game. Lord of Light isn't done with you yet.
Okay, so the Lord of Light is gonna use the Hound for what? And who is the actual god now? And oh my god, they're back.
Lord Bolton, I give you the Kingslayer.
We've lost a hand.
No, my lord. He has it here.
Take this away.
Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue unless you want to lose it. Set her free.
Apologies, my lady.
Thank you, my lord.
Find suitable rooms for our guests.
Lord Bolton, is there word from the capital?
Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing, stormed the gates with thousands of men. And your sister, how can I put this, is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed. Sir Jaime isn't well. Take him to Qyburn.
What's at Qyburn? No, come on, give Jamie a break. Okay, he's the medic.
Will I die?
No, the safest course would be to take the whole armor.
And you'll die. Hello, Maester. What's your chain?
The Citadel stripped me of it. They found some of my experiments too bold.
I don't need my right hand to kill you.
I can take away the rotting flesh, try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine. You'll need milk of the poppy.
No milk of the puppy.
There won't be pain.
Wow, no milk of the puppy?
I'll scream loudly.
Why doesn't he want the milk of the puppy? I wonder. Ugh. I feel bad for it. I mean, it's done so much.
I wonder if I might ask you for a favor. I believe that House Tyrell do not hold the Crown's best interests. My father's a practical man. He appreciates facts. And he appreciates those who aid his family, as you well know. You have a good working relationship with the Tyrells. I thought you might look into it before you leave the capital.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Gods, boy, that's enough. We're not in a tavern.
Patrick!
Are there any figs? Fetch some. I always take figs mid-afternoon. They help move the bowels.
TMI.
I had hoped we might discuss a few financial matters. The royal wedding. I'm told you had a hand in planning it. As master of coin, it falls upon me to calculate the cost for the crown. It's a huge expense. We're at war.
What is it? 12,000 infantrymen the Tyrell family has supplied? Provisions, so this city might survive the winter. 500,000 bushels each of barley, oats, and rye.
Wow, that's a lot.
You don't have to lecture me about wartime expenses. The people are hungry for more than just food. They crave distractions. And if we don't provide them, they'll create their own. And their distractions are likely to end with us being torn to pieces.
But wouldn't you think a royal wedding, which isn't extravagant, would be better for them because it would make them seem humble?
Where did you go for them? Volantis? We'll pay for half the expenses and the celebrations will go on as planned.
Thank you.
Very good then. That's settled. Good day.
Wow, she still gave him what he wanted. That's pretty nice, but she's such a badass how she did that. Auntie Olenna.
Just mending Lord Beric's armor.
Why?
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
Huh?
The Lannisters find this place. You think they'll spare the Smiths?
Lannisters wanted to kill me long before I joined the Brotherhood.
You don't have to do this.
Want to.
Rob needs good men too.
I've served men my entire life. I served Lord Tywin at Harrenhal, wondering every day if I'd get tortured or killed.
You just said you were serving Lord Beric.
He may be their leader, but they chose him. They're a family. I've never had a family.
I can be your family.
Oh, Arya.
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
Sad.
Is this the rescue?
Oh!
Bring them in.
Wow. Why? I think he was drunk.
Is that all of them? It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, Your Grace. Vengeance.
Vengeance. Those boys didn't kill your sons.
They were his kids.
They were boys!
Yes, Rob!
Look at them.
Tell your mother to look at them. She killed them as much as I.
This was your treason.
It's treason to free your enemies. In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach her that, boy?
Leave him.
Leave me to the king. He wants to give me a scolding before he sets me free. That's how he deals with treason. King in the North. Should I call him the king who lost the North?
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Kill anyone! I only watch for the guards!
This one was only the Watcher. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Please, please, no, they made me do it!
This can't leave Riverrun.
Would you make me a liar as well as a murderer?
You will bury them and remain silent.
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice to murderers in my ranks, no matter how highborn. He has to die.
The Karstarks are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right. If you do this, the Karstarks will abandon you.
You tended to their wounds. Now they're dead.
And more boys will keep dying until this war is over. You need Karstark men to end it.
Keep him as a hostage.
A hostage. Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, he will not be harmed.
Man, I can't believe you killed boys, though, dude.
The blood of the first men flows through my veins as much as yours. I fought the Mad King for your father. I fought Joffrey for you. We are kin.
That didn't stop you from betraying me. And it won't save you now.
I wanted to haunt you to the end of your days.
Kneel, my lord.
Wait, he's still gonna kill him?
Rickard Karstark, here in sight of gods and men, I sentence you to die. Would you speak a final word?
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
What do we think? Do we think that was the right choice? I don't know.
Cersei, Gillian Payne, Sumerian, the Hound. What are you going to do with me?
The first light will ride for Riverrun. Your brother's there now. He'll make a contribution to our cause, and you can go home.
I'm a hostage,
Don't think of it that way.
but it is that way.
It is. Beric admired your father a great deal. He wanted to refuse your ransom altogether.
So why don't you?
We need the gold.
Do I frighten you, child?
No.
You're angry with me. I don't blame you.
Thought he killed you.
He did.
But how?
It's the Lord of Light brings you back. I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words.
How many times?
No, this makes 6. It was the first time. The Mount Lance. Right through the chest.
A stab in the belly.
Then it was an arrow in the back. And that axe in the side.
Then the Lannisters caught me and executed me for treason.
It's not getting any easier, you know.
Every time I come back, I'm a bit less. Pieces of you get chipped away.
Oh?
Could you bring back a man without a head?
I don't think it works that way, child.
He's at rest now. Somewhere. I would never wish my life upon him.
I would. You're alive.
Protect me in the darkness. Help me serve you, for the night is dark.
I've prayed day and night for you to come to me.
Oh, his wife.
The battle.
I know of your troubles, my king. Lady Melisandre has told me everything. Your claim is true. You will be victorious.
I believed that once. I've broken a sacred vow. I have wronged you.
Oh, he's confessing.
You're doing God's work.
Don't understand. The Red Woman, the Lady Melisandre.
I know, Stannis.
She knows?
Lady Melisandre has told me everything. No act done in service of the Lord of Light can ever be a sin.
Okay, that's no.
I wept with joy.
Hala siya.
Oh, my sweet boys, Edric. I thank God every day for bringing Melisandre to us. She gave you a son. Gave you nothing.
That's not true.
So you've come to see her as well. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter. I want to see her.
Where's your daughter? I want to meet your daughter. And your daughter's not a distraction. What the heck are you talking about?
The birds have scales. I know. Father!
Aw.
You've grown since I last saw you.
What is up with her face?
Did the Onion Knight come back with you?
Onion Knight?
He did. He fought bravely.
He hasn't come to visit me.
He won't be visiting, child.
Why not? He's my friend.
Who's the Onion Knight?
He made this for me. But don't tell Mother I have it. Mother doesn't like the Onion Knight.
Oh, is he the one that tried to kill Melisandre? I
Sir
think I remember.
Davos is a traitor.
It was Sir Davos, okay.
He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
Why is he called the Onion Knight?
Best forget him.
Not so hard. You'll scrub the skin off. Get out.
There's another tub.
This one suits me fine.
I can see his butt. Why is he in the same tub as Rienne, though?
Don't worry, not interested.
It's not about that. It's about her space.
You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece. Not going so well, is it? No wonder Renly died. You got him. I was unworthy. Forgive me. Protected me better than most.
Don't you mock me?
I'm apologizing. Let's call a truce.
You need trust to have a truce.
That was below the belt, though.
There it is. How's the look? Seen it for 17 years. All despise me. Kingslayer. You heard of Wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it. He loved to watch people burn.
That's messed up.
Before long, half the country was against him. So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city. Houses, stables, taverns. Even beneath the Red King himself.
For real?
Day of reckoning came. Robert Baratheon marched in the council after his victory at the Trident. My father arrived first. The whole Lannister army at his back, promising to defend the city against the rebels. He's never been one to pick the losing side. Told the Mad King as much. I urged him to surrender peacefully. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle.
Oh, really?
You can trust the Lannisters, he said. Lannisters have always been true friends of the crown. We opened the gates and my father sacked the city. Once again, I came to the king. He told me to bring him my father's head. Then he turned to his pyromancer. Burn them all, he said. Tell me if your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it?
No, I wouldn't.
Killed the pyromancer, and then, when the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. Burn them all, he kept saying. I don't think he expected to die. He meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again.
Wow.
I slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen. That's where Ned Stark found me.
If this is true, why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Think Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side. By what right does the wolf judge the lion?
The Kingslayer!
My name's Jamie.
Oh, he fainted.
Sir Onion Knight.
God, what are you doing here?
You're not supposed to be here. If your father
You
knew...
said you're a traitor.
I am, child.
No, you're not!
I disobeyed my king, your father, and now I'm paying the price.
I don't care. You're my friend. I brought you something to read. It's about Aegon and his dragons.
My lady, I can't read the words.
I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty and teach you. It's E.
I wouldn't know where to start.
At the beginning, this word is Aegon. When you see A, E, and G, it sounds like egg.
He's such a sweet kid. What happened to her skin, though? It's like a dragon scale.
It was a bitch of a siege.
You were first through the breach of Pike.
Thoros of Myr went in alone, waving that flaming sword of his.
Robert knighted you after the battle.
Proudest moment of my life. All I could think of was how badly I had to piss. I was very nearly the first man knighted to piss on the king's boots.
He's a good man. Great warrior.
And a terrible king. I've burnt away my years fighting for terrible kings. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride. To fight for someone I believe in. You believe in her? With all my heart.
Oh. It's also because you're kind of in love with her, though.
These are the ones? Yes, Khaleesi, the officers.
Gente djeve gerele idrebletas, kogrondo djevo hedre. The repti.
Zagirigli.
Skoroso djevi broza.
Torco nudo.
All Unsullied boys are given new names when they are cut. Names that remind them what they are. Vermin.
What?
Hezer broza djeve gemele idrebletas. Menteri evanie evesteletas keskido sogama. Munya ao teptas lue brozi e amilie tolie.
Let's go, Danny!
Udo hokas bezi. Same broji beri.
Itorko nodo saji broji, esbezi ejitovi.
King Robert wanted her dead. Of course he wanted her dead. Suppose no one on the small council could speak sense to him. I didn't sit on the small council. Wasn't the Lord Commander of the King's Guard traditionally? Traditionally, yes, but I killed a dozen of Robert's friends during his rebellion. Always hated the politics.
That's so sweet what Grey Worm said, though. I really can't get over it.
Still, she'll have to wade through that muck if she wants to rule the Seven Kingdoms. She'll have good men around her to advise her. Which man do you have in mind? Well, forgive me, Sir Jorah, for what I'm about to say, but your reputation in Westeros has suffered over the years. Sold men into slavery. I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home. But I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man. You only joined us a few days ago. I can't speak to your intentions. If we are truly her loyal servants, we will do whatever needs to be done.
Do we trust him?
You're just another exile, and I take my orders from the Queen.
That conversation went south real quick.
You were right. The Karstarks are gone. Tywin Lannister knows what he needs to do to make us unravel. Nothing. Only wait.
Don't let him. He could ride north. Take your land back from the Greyjoys.
Together we had a purpose, a mission. Now we're like a band of bickering children.
Give them a new purpose.
What?
I don't even know where Winterfell is.
We're here. King's Landing.
What is it?
What is it?
I can't force them to meet us in the field, and I can't attack them where they're strongest. But I can attack them where they're not. Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them.
Can you do it?
I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry, Walder Frey.
No, 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 no. Don't. Don't. I'm no captain, but even I can tell that's not a good idea.
I'll plant the seed as soon as Joffrey and I are married.
Joffrey won't let me leave. He's got too many reasons to keep me here.
And only one to let you go, because it will please me.
Marjorie knows her hold on Joffrey.
I don't know you. Oliver, if it please you.
Oh my god, ano ba?
You know, I'm to be married soon, and even my intended hasn't the slightest notion.
They rarely do, in my experience.
Wait, I think he's a spy.
Seems our night of flowers engaged to be wed.
He is a spy!
Who's the lucky girl?
She may not be the grandest ship in the world.
He knows!
Strange, isn't it?
What is?
It doesn't matter what we want. Once we get it, then we want something else. Your hair. It's different. Lady Marjorie wears it that way.
Many ladies wear it this way.
I'll be leaving the city soon.
You still want me to come with you?
It's not a question of what I want. You want to go home, don't you?
Of course, more than anything.
No, don't go home because it's a mess at home as well.
It would be better to wait. I've been thinking how dangerous it would be. Not just for me, but for you.
I can't tell you how touched I am.
I
hope you know that I'm your friend, Sansa.
No, he's not.
If you wish to stay, then of course, we'll speak again when I return.
You're late.
What's she doing here? You'll be pleased to learn that after one conversation with Lana Tyrell, I've saved the crown hundreds of thousands on this wedding. Stop that. You're making me uncomfortable.
Your sister has learned that your new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras.
She's a lovely girl.
I bring them into the royal fold, and this is how they repay me. By trying to steal the key to the north.
I seem to remember she has an older brother.
The Karstarks have marched home. The young wolf has lost half his army. His days are numbered. Theon Greyjoy murdered both his brothers. That makes Sansa Stark the heir to Winterfell.
Do you really think it's wise to refuse them?
There's nothing to refuse. We need to act first and kill this union in its crib.
Oh, shit!
We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
No.
You can't mean it.
I can, and I do.
Joffrey has made this poor girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head. Now she's finally free of him, and you give her to me?
You intend on mistreating her?
No, but still.
Child!
She's flowered, I assure you. She and I have discussed it.
You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her. Surely you're capable of that.
And if I refuse?
You wanted to be rewarded for your valor in battle. Sansa Stark is a finer reward than you could ever dare hope for, and it is past time you were wed.
I was wed. Oh, don't you remember?
Don't bring it up!
Only too well.
This is more than you deserve.
Tyrion will do as he's bid, as will you.
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras.
I will not.
The boy is heir to High Garden. Tyrion will secure the north, you will secure the Reach.
I am Queen Regent, not some broodmare.
You're my daughter!
Oh my god, Tywin.
And then you will marry Loras Tyrell.
But he's gay!
An end to the disgusting rumors about you, once and for all.
He doesn't love his children
You
at
disgraced the
all.
Lannister name for far too long.
Damn, that must suck to be his kid. Oh no! Oh. So we are now done with episode 5, Kissed by Fire. Jon Snow lost his flower. Good for him. Ygritte, it felt so, what do you call this? Like, you kind of knew that she was crushing on him with the eye glares and everything, but it kind of felt a little bit rushed. Like, oh, just have me, Jon Snow. Tyrion, oh man, I'm so pissed that they found out that Sansa is gonna get married to Loras. That would have been so good if that happened. If it wasn't for Loras being such a blabbermouth with the people he slept with, this wouldn't have happened. Like, but at the same time, Tyrion is getting the better end of the bargain here. Sansa is a good catch, but I feel like Tyrion, being the person that he is, doesn't want to do that to Sansa. Like, he understands what this is like for Sansa, and he's never gonna force Sansa to do anything that she's not comfortable with. You know what I mean? But also with Jorah, Sir Barris, I think his name, and Dany, I don't like the fact that Sir Barris is kind of pushing Jorah out instantly, because it's like, shouldn't Dany be the one to decide that? And Dany has gone this far, like from nothing to her having an army. I'm pretty sure having Jorah by her side wouldn't be that much of a big deal. You know what I mean, Jellybean? Like, I feel like if... So for example, let's say I'm very influential and I have enough influence that I can actually control an army and everything else. If I had someone like Ser Jorah on my side, who I know has been there through thick and thin, he will still be there. The only thing is, I would just make sure that he proves them wrong. Because more than the people, he has to at least not embarrass me for trusting him. And I feel like Jorah knows this. So there's that. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode right here, but as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.